Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Thrallish Nations. My name is Thrallish, and I believe this is episode 15. I've been a busy bee as we've been away. First of all, I want to show you this. I finally got that auto sheep shearing farm in place. It was really actually not too hard to get the sheep in here. I just put a lead. I put a lead on them and just like hopped up top and push them in and then put a glass block in front of them. And obviously I have the glass block here to dictate what color each one is. So I've got 2 greens, 2 yellows, 2 blues, and 2 whites. And you can see them coming in here. And we will use these later today. I did an overnight session the other night, and we got a lot. We got a lot of wool. Just an insane amount of wool. And it's almost sleepy time. And you may have seen in my inventory that we have a fancy new fishing rod. And I used one of our mending books on there. Dumb idea probably, but I wanted to get some fishing done. And check this out. This is the main path that I think I'd like to use. And you know, it's a little gravel with the path in the middle there. I might have to take that piece out and bump it in. Maybe have to bump it off this on the side. But anyways, I made it kind of 3 wide. You know, stuck some cobblestone in there just to make it look like it's been used, etc., etc. But yeah, I am kind of happy with this. I think. Can we take off? No, we cannot. I still haven't gotten this whole elytra thing yet. There we go. I'm pretty sure that I'm happy with this design. I think I like the way that looks. So we'll be using that for the main path design. That's what that's called. So it will have paths that come off of it that turn into like, you know, paths like, what am I looking for? Actual path blocks. That's what I want, with like some dirt and stuff that'll come off of it once we get, you know, away from the center of town. Like we start to go over to the farmhouse and the barn, some things that are going to be happening over there, etc., etc. But I think we're going to lay down the building blocks for, the wool probably building blocks for the paths later today. But for right now, I want to do some fishing. And what better place to fish than to, you know, sit on the edge of our pier here. Oh, thank you. Sit on the edge of our pier here and just fish. Well, that was a successful fishing operation. Woo, I forgot how to talk there for a second. I have actually, it's been a day or so, and I did an AFK session at the iron farm as well, but we'll see the spoils of that in just a second. But, wow, we got a lot of stuff. a lot of stuff. Some Frostwalker and some Loyalty if I ever find a Trident. And Smite 4, I kind of want like a Smite 5 axe, so I can just run around the nether and kill some pigmen. I really don't... I should... Let me preface this with should. I should make a... Do I not have a grindstone in here? Oh, I thought I did. Huh, weird. But I should make a pigman farm. It's just not exactly something that I want to work on at the moment. That's a down the road sort of thing. I kind of need it for not potions. Oh my goodness, my brain is not working today. What is that called with the thing and the rails, powered rails, whew, and golden carrots. Man, the brain is just not firing at all today. And like I said, it was a very successful AFK session. We got way more iron blocks than I think I know what I'm going to be able to do with. I'm just going to bring those, I guess we'll put those up here in this section of the storage area. Oh, we got some slabs over there. And we'll put our iron box back, and we're going to grab the project box. Oh, and I just picked up all those. You know what? I'll pick them up and throw them somewhere. Oh, I put all the wool up here. Duh. And, yeah. We're going to grab this project box, and we're going to grab a bunch of the green wool here, a bunch of the blue wool, and a bunch of the... Yeah, the white wool, and I think the yellow. Yep, we're going to need it all. so that we can start plotting this town here. And I would like to sort of dictate what each color is going to be, if that makes sense. Oh, wow, that was perfect. Okay, let's fly down. Oh, it's getting nighttime. Let's take a little nap, and I'll be right back. And by dictating the colors, I guess what I mean is I'd like to have, you know, like the yellow for this path here, the main path. I'd like it to be bright, noticeable. You know, I'd like the path to go off, you know, maybe in this direction here. So I'd like, you know, a nice, bright, noticeable line to say where the main path is going to go. And then once the path turns into something, you know, a little dirtier, a little more earthy tone, like over here, we can change over to our green wool, something that's a little more earth tone, something that'll dictate, you know, this isn't the main path, like the big bright path there. For big buildings, like big important structures, I would like to do white wool. So I'm planning something large over here. So I'm going to throw some white wool down over in this area. And then over on this side over here, I think I'm going to plan something large as well. So I'll put, you know, kind of the rough outline of what I think I want over in this area as well. You know, just to keep the area sectioned off for what I might be thinking there. And then all the other builds, the I don't want to call them the filler builds, because I kind of feel bad calling them filler, because, you know, the little houses are what really gives the whole town character. I'd like to do those in blue, which is the theme for the town. So, you know, we're going to have this area over here. Don't waste rockets. Don't waste rockets. We're going to have this area over here be kind of the, like, I don't want to say, it's not Fisherman's Guild, but, you know, kind of where the fishermen all dwell. So, you know, I want to try my hand at some diagonal buildings. I am going to put a building in the water over here to signify that this water has kind of rushed in and destroyed the building in the process. So that's what the blue wool is for. But I figured it might be best to do the layout for this place in a third-person time-lapse. And I'm going to try and get on my camera account and see if I can get that to work. Alright, folks, I hope you can all hear me, and I hope you can all see me moving around down there. I have my camera account set up in the sky. I'm going to look up there and give y'all a wave. For those of you who can't see me, I am on the little road next to the pier, and we're gonna see how this goes. I do want to extend this road over this way a bit. I do want a I'm thinking maybe a blacksmith and a stonemason out here, so I'm just gonna set up some temporary white wool. I'm not exactly sure how all of this is going to look yet, but I think I want this area to be like a blacksmith or a stonemason, and maybe, you know, that'll be a super smelter of sorts over there. So that way the road will go over here, and, you know, I might have it turn into kind of our dirt road of sorts. So let me change this out for some green wool instead, and I'll put that there. So we have a dirt road that'll come down through here, and I'll probably do some terraforming so we don't have this massive hill over here that we have to climb over. Over here, this white part, I would imagine that this is going to jut out a little farther, but I'm going to keep it there just in case. As you can see, we have some glass that's right over here, and this glass is exactly where the nether portal is, so I feel like I want to put a build over this. I'm not entirely sure what I want on it yet, but I definitely want to put a build right over that. So let me clear out some of the grass that's here, and then we can put down some wool. I might start it over on this side. We'll go to about there, and then we'll come up this way. And again, I'm not entirely sure what I want to put in this spot, but I just want to section off a big enough area to where I would be comfortable. This is kind of exactly where our road is going. Maybe I want to change this up a little bit and come out only to here with this build, and then we can wrap it around this way. Kind of a bigger building, but we'll see what we actually throw there. Now, let me get rid of this wool. You know, if anything, we'll just have the road go right up next to it, because I do want this road to lead into kind of a big square, like a market square, and I might just section that out with a bunch of white or yellow wool, and I want it to be right up next to this, here big building. Let's add some more of this here. That's pretty far over. Let's get rid of some of that. Yeah, I think I like that better. That's, you know, a nice irregular square-ish looking thing. We might put a couple of filler buildings over here. Not too close to the pier, because I do, you know, something maybe like the dock hand would stay here, you know, something kind of like that. And I don't want these to be perfectly rectangular, not all of them anyways, so I might try my hand, like I said, at some diagonal buildings at some point, but for right now we'll just put some placeholder blocks here. Alright, now that it's looking thoroughly IKEA over there, we should extend this road off in this direction, up towards this other building over here. Let's just plot this out. And again, a lot of this is subject to change. So this might not be exactly what's going on in these locations, but for now this is how it'll look. And we could put a couple of filler structures around here. I don't want to get them too close to the edge of the woods there, because of that large building. It's gonna be pretty big, and I'm not entirely sure all of the dimensions yet. Let me go ahead and take a nap and we'll get back to it. And we're back at it here, folks. Oh, that's so cute watching me come out of there. I think over here what we'll have happen is kind of like a fish market, sort of. You know, since we're going to have this be the area with most of the fishermen and their families, we might just have this be another market, and then we'll have some more houses off in this direction. I would like one kind of here to look as though, you know, the house has been hit with the front of this water. So all this water came rushing in and just eroded the entire house away, essentially. And I might get rid of some of this water at some point just to fit more houses in, like kind of right about here-ish. You know, I might build up some more of the land and put a diagonal house out there. I'm not entirely sure yet, but we'll definitely put some placeholders over here for more houses. I think I want one. Golly, I think I want another one over here. Let's try a diagonal house over here. So we'll try a little bit of this. Again, I'm not entirely sure how big I want this thing to be, but let's go to about that mushroom there, maybe. Yeah, maybe one more over. We'll come down this way. See, I can't even build a diagonal. This isn't going to be good. So again, just placeholder blocks. We'll see how well it gets us. And then over here, we'll have another house. We can start it about here. And this is my first time doing anything like this. I've never plotted a city. Never plotted out a city before, or a town, I guess, in Minecraft. So this is a first for me. So this should be interesting. And we'll have a little bit of a dirt nature path that goes between all the different houses, maybe. Heads off this way. Heads off up here. Yeah, that'll be cute. Little fisherman's section, little fisherman's area. And we'll do another house down here. Or we could do... Yeah, we'll have this be like the fish market So yeah, we'll do another house. We'll do another house here. Kind of a bigger one. This is the big bad fisherman. We do boat rentals or something. Who knows? Who knows? We'll make it up as we go along. It doesn't have to be perfect right now. It doesn't even have to be perfect when it's done. Long as it's here. Yeah, that's not so bad. And then I think this area here will keep kind of a beach theme. So I might extend this beach all the way up to the side of the pier here, the side of the walkway here. So I might add a lot more sand here. How are we doing on the sun? Sun looks pretty good. And then this area here, we'll just have it be residential. So we'll have houses all over the place. You know, I get some more diagonal houses going in. Yeah. Get a couple more of these guys. Because I really would like to try my hand at getting, oh boy, halfway decent. I had a diagonal building. We'll throw another little residential area over here. Oh, I see the wandering trader is being attacked by a drowned. I didn't realize that the, what are these called? The llamas will actually protect him. I didn't realize that. Huh. That's good to know. And now I believe the llamas are spitting at each other. Oh, once again, useless trades. But while we're around here, I do want to put a lighthouse out here that's kind of been impaled by this ship. So the story behind the lighthouse is it actually went out, and then the ship was trying to come to port and drove itself right into the lighthouse. So, yeah, these llamas are just going at it, huh? You know, after looking at this area more, and I think I kind of want to put the blacksmith somewhere out here. Kind of give them their own area, not in that nook with the stonemasons. So I'm thinking somewhere around here. Just clear out some of this grass, and then lay down some foundation. And I'm not entirely sure the design that I want to use yet for the smelter, because I don't really have a lot that I wish to smelt. But I have a feeling it's going to be large. So I'm going to put down a relatively large footprint for this building. And then some more buildings for the sake of buildings. And I think I do want this main road to be this wide. And have it kind of come up this way, snake between these buildings here, and go into the little plaza. This building might be a little smaller on this side, so we won't have to worry about that much. But I do want it to come off and branch off this direction as well. I'm not entirely sure what it's going to go to yet. But oh, I think it's going a little too far that way. Let's branch it off this way instead. Keep to the side of this building here. And then it can turn into our little dirt path. That'll connect to this dirt path over here and take us to our farmhouse. And I think over here we'll just stick another home or another house or whatever. Yeah, I'll plot down another box. And see how it looks from there. And I think I might throw another last building right over here. And I'll fill in this hole as well. Something that just, I don't know if maybe like a hired hand for the farm, or, yeah, we'll figure it out. Even if it's just like a little farmer's market or something, that might end up in this spot right here. But yeah, I think for right now that's the city or the town done. I might throw a couple of more things over here just so it's not so barren. But yeah, that'll be the town layout for now in all of its IKEA glory. Woo! Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. That was a lot more difficult to make than I thought it was going to be. I have a lot of work ahead of me, and I've already started a little bit over here. But I'm super excited that that's done. I was really intimidated by it for a while, and I'm actually less intimidated about all the building that I need to do now. That's kind of the fun part. Scheduling everything out and plotting everything down is kind of harder. So we'll see how it goes. I might move a couple of things around, but I really hope you all enjoyed this episode of Nations. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because we're going to be working on this for a while yet. I'll probably do a couple of buildings in the next video or so. But yeah, if you like the video, go ahead and like it, and make sure to subscribe, as I said, and we will see you all in the next episode of Nations. Goodbye!